Hey, hi, hello. I'm Chelsea. Welcome back to my channel where we talk books. One of my favorite things is reading a book and then watching the TV or movie adaptation. And I've read a lot of books that have been turned into movies or TV shows, miniseries. And so today I'm gonna try and make it short because there are a lot of books / movies on this list. But I'm going to be telling you, do you need to read the book or can you just watch the movie or the TV show? Let's get into it. I have a little list on my phone of some of the books, movies, TV shows, whatever that I'm going to be discussing. I'm actually not going to be discussing them in detail. I'm not going to be telling what they're about because most of these are very, very well known and there is no need to go in deep. So first on the list is going to be a couple of Stephen King adaptation books. The first is The Shining. Classic movie, classic book. In my opinion, you can skip the book. Just watch the movie. That scene with Jack Nicholson made that movie. His character did not make the book. The book was... Stephen King knows how to really drag a book. Whereas the movie, Jack Nicholson, that scene with the door, here's Johnny. That did not happen in the book. But it's a classic scene in the movie. So I say skip the book and just watch the movie. Pet Sematary, 100% the book. Don't watch the movie. Don't do it. But the book has my heart. I love Pet Sematary. It is my favorite Stephen King book of all time. Maybe even his darkest book. I don't know. Don't watch the movie, but read the book. The Outsider. The Outsider was a Stephen King book relatively recently made into a HBO miniseries with Jason Bateman, the guy from the comedy. The guy from Arrested Development. Did not picture him as being the character in this miniseries, but he was. And I say both were okay. No, scratch that. The book was okay. The TV show was better. They did a really good job in the TV show. Jason Bateman was good. It was spooky. And I say, watch the TV show. You can skip the book. It by Stephen King. Don't read the book. Don't do it. It's a monster of a book. I have it. I think I got halfway through and I couldn't do it. I had to stop. The movie, I don't even like clowns. I don't know what, you know what? I don't know why I watched the movie. Anytime the clown came on, I closed my eyes. But honestly, I did enjoy the movie, the first one. The second one, maybe not as much, but the first one was good. Where'd the Crawdads Sing by I don't know who. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. And then it was recently, like a couple years ago, made into a movie. Don't watch the movie. Don't do it. Don't do it. Read the book. The book had beautiful imagery. It was very detailed about nature and birds and animals and just pretty nature things. And I didn't get that at all in the movie. The movie just wasn't good. It didn't have the same appeal as the book did. And so skip the movie, read the book. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony, some French dude. Again, I'll put his name on the screen. I really enjoyed this book. Did not like the TV show. It just came out, I think, late last year, early this year. Got through 2 episodes and was like, I cannot continue. So read the book, skip the TV show. I think it's on Netflix. Don't watch it. Wild by Cheryl Stray. I read the book last year and I had already seen the movie, but I had seen it long time ago, probably when the movie came out. This is one of the ones where, like, I think skip the book. I don't think the book is necessary. You could get the same thing out of the movie. And Reese Witherspoon was really good. So, skip the book? You know what? No. If you see the movie before reading the book and you really liked the movie, read the book. But honestly, you could probably go without it. Mystic River by Dennis. I'll put his name somewhere. I'm horrible with names and I didn't write them down this time. Sorry. Yeah, Mystic River. Loved the book. The movie is also really good. Sean Penn won an Oscar for a reason. He deserved it. But personally, I enjoyed the book a lot more than the movie. You get a lot more of the backstory of one of the characters, which is kind of essential to understanding the story more. So, therefore, the book over the movie. But both are really good. So if you read the book, also watch the movie. But if I had to choose one, I would definitely choose the book. Blade Runner by Philip K. Dick. This one I do remember the author of. 100% the movie. I did really enjoy the book. They are two very different things, which was surprising to me when I read it. And I really enjoyed the movie more than I did the book. But I did like both, but they are very different. But if I had to choose one, 100% I would choose every time Blade Runner. No doubt. No doubt. Can't go wrong with a little bit of Harrison Ford. And he was handsome in this one. Yeah, he was at his prime. Sharp Objects by Gillian. Oh, I got it without everything falling. Wonderful. Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. This is actually the TV tie-in version of this book. Sorry if my lighting is going in and out. It's a bit of an overcast day and I don't have special filming lighting. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this one. I enjoyed both. And I think you could do either. One isn't necessarily better than the other in this case, I think. Which is surprising. But, yeah. Another Gillian Flynn, which is probably her most well-known, and that is Gone Girl. I had seen the movie before I read the book. So I knew the twist, I knew the whole shebang. So I feel like that skews a bit here, my feelings on it. I say either or. You could read the book, you could watch the movie, you'll get the same thing from both. The movie was a really good adaptation of the book, I feel like. Yeah, it was good. Both were good. In the book, I think you get more of the twist. Because if I remember correctly, in the book, in the beginning, you don't know the wife's situation. I feel like everybody's seen this movie or watched this book. No. Seen the movie or read the book at this point, but I don't want to ruin the twist for people if they have not. If you've been living under a rock. I won't ruin it by saying anything, but I'll just say in the book, you have less of an idea of the wife's situation and what the hell is going on than you do in the movie. So therefore the twist is like a bigger shock. So if you want more of a twist situation and you don't know this story, then I say read the book first. Next on the list, another Gillian Flynn. I really like her as an author. She hasn't come out with a book in a really long time. Girl, where are you? Are you okay? Are you coming out with another book? Please tell me. I need to know. Please. That is Dark Places. This is probably her least well-known one. And it was my first Gillian Flynn read. I really liked it. It is very dark. It is quite twisty. And then they did a movie with Charlize Theron, I want to say, was in it. That movie, I saw it because I loved the book so much, but the movie has been erased from my mind because it was so bad. Don't watch the movie. Forget the movie exists. Read the book. Next up, we got Normal People by Sally Rooney. People have feelings on this one, very strong ones. When I read the book in 2020, I liked it. I didn't mind the quotation situation. I liked it. But when I saw the TV show, I liked it even more. So for Normal People, I say skip the book, I think, and just watch the TV show. That might be a controversial take. But I feel like I got more out of the TV show and like watching the relationship than I did reading about their relationship. And the TV show did a really good job of adapting the book. It was basically the exact same thing. They really didn't miss much. So yeah, I say skip the book, I think. I did like the book. This is a hard one. I did like the book, but I liked the TV show a lot more. And that's why I'm saying you can skip the book and just watch the TV show. But people are diehard fans of this. But also, if you didn't like this book, you might still like the TV show. Because, I don't know, it was really good. And this book was a little pretentious at times and slow. The TV show did not feel like that. So that's just how I feel about that one. This was a recent read that I literally read because I saw the show and I liked the show so much, but I feel like nobody is watching the show. And I don't think people have read the book either. That's okay. They must have though, because a TV show was adapted from the book, but I don't hear anybody talking about it. And that is Flatshare by, her name is Beth O'Leary or something, Beth something. So I watched the show first and then I read the book because I enjoyed the show so much. I didn't really like the book that much. Maybe I should describe this one a little bit just because I don't think it's as popular as a lot of the other ones. Flatshare is about this woman and this guy. And the woman is desperate to sort of like, she needs a place to stay. She's just recently broken up with a boyfriend. And she sees this ad for this guy who's like, for a flat share, which is a really weird concept, honestly. But you know what? In the TV show, I didn't question it. So the ad is essentially, this guy is like, you can stay at this apartment at night because he works nights. And then he gets the apartment during the day because he doesn't need it, because he needs it during the day. So somebody else can go work during the day and then have the apartment at night while he's at work. Whatever. It sounds confusing, but once you get into it, it's not that confusing. You get it. Anyway, it's essentially a romance between these two characters that are roommates but have never met. But they write cute little notes to each other. It's cute. It's so cute. But I didn't like the book as much as I really liked the TV show. So for that one, I say 100%. You can skip the book, watch the TV show. It's cute. Next up, The Handmaid's Tale. This is one of my favorite books. So much so that I have the Folio Society. This is a prized possession. Shout out to my ex who bought this for me. Yeah, I love The Handmaid's Tale as a book. The TV show, it dragged. It dragged. It did not need that many seasons. I watched the first one and I was done. But I know people have other feelings. So I don't really know about that one. For me, it's a skip the TV show because there's like 5 seasons and that's not necessary, and just read the book. And for a lot of other people I've heard, they didn't like the book and they loved the TV show. So for that one, I feel like that one's maybe solely based on taste. Some of these I think are very true, and don't watch Pet Sematary, do not watch Dark Places, don't do it, they are horrible, and just read the books. And then others are, you know, you could do with either or. My last one that I want to talk about is Daisy Jones and the Six by, why can't I remember her name? Who's that by? I can't think about it right now. But Daisy Jones and the Six. I liked the book. I didn't really like the TV show. So for me, it's a skip the TV show, read the book. The music in the TV show was not for me. And I've also heard that the audiobook is really good. So yeah, for that one, for me, it's a skip the TV show, read the book. So, oh, I got one. What's it called? So the last one is going to be Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. Did you know that they made a TV show miniseries? It's on Disney Plus. Cause I didn't. And then I watched it after I read the book, even though I hated the book. And I kind of liked the TV show more. So for me, it was a skip the book, watch the TV show. I got the same thing out of both, but I enjoyed the experience of watching the TV show more than I did reading the book. But some people love Dolly Alderton. Not me. Yeah, that was one that I was surprised by how much I liked the TV show more than I did the book. So this one might be cheating a bit. Sorry. But I just finished watching the Netflix miniseries of One Day by David Nicholas. I am not okay. I have not recovered. I loved it so much. And I have the book. And it is so damn long and thick. After seeing the TV show and loving it so much and then reading the reviews for One Day the book, I don't think I can ruin the TV show. I can't do it to myself. I don't know that I can read this book after watching the Netflix series. I don't know that I can do it just because I have read the reviews of this book and they aren't great. And I loved the series so much, I don't think I can do it. So for that one, maybe it's cheating because I haven't read the book, but if you haven't read the book, you can definitely watch the series and maybe not need to read the book because look at this. I know it's like 20 years of their life, but come on. And then next we have Rosemary's Baby by, I don't know who. I'll put it somewhere. I'm going off of these basically by brain. I didn't write these ones down. I just thought of them and then had to add. Yeah, so Rosemary's Baby. Did you know it was a book? Because I didn't. And then I read it. And I was shocked at how much I liked it. And I know it's old. It's not, the language is not today's language. But it was very readable. There are some questionable things in the book. But I could not put it down. I really enjoyed it. The movie, also really good. But like, if you have issues with Roman Polanski, is that his name? You know, if you're into film, you know who I am talking about. Roman Polanski. Yep, that's the one. I don't think people like him for a very good reason. So if you don't like him, don't watch the movie. Don't support him. But you can read the book because it was really good. I have one more. I promise this is the last one. What is it though? Last one is Princess Bride by, again, I'm going off of my memory here. Princess Bride by somebody, William something. I'll put it somewhere on the screen. I read the book, really liked it, but I had seen the movie so many times, 100 times, 100 million times, because it was like such a staple as a child. Princess Bride, no need to introduce. The film is so good. The book was also really good. For this one, you could do both. You could do either. There is no one that's better than the other, I don't think. Oh, no. The film is just such a classic. If I have to choose the book or the movie, I say Princess Bride the movie. It's the characters that make it, and they really come to life in that one. So if I have to choose, I would say the movie. But that's it. Again, I'll just say these are my opinions. Take it with a grain of salt, because some people might love these books and hate these TV shows or movie adaptations, and some people might love the movie adaptations and TV shows and hate the book. So it's all about, you know, taste. We all have different tastes. But these are my opinions. Some of these movies are really good though. So anyway, if you enjoyed my take, please consider liking and subscribing. And until next time,